Dr. Traci K. I love you in this place. Thanks for coming back to share your practice with me for another special episode on the Working It Out series show. So, I wanted to talk to you about the upcoming events that are coming, and this is about 3 zodiac signs that are going to want to know more about this blood moon lunar eclipse for March 14th and 15th, and also everyone else, how you could use this to your advantage or what you might want to think about doing. So, if you don't know what a blood moon is, we had them in the past, and there was a lot of prophecies around blood moon, and we had those 4 blood moons, but we haven't had it for a while. But then we've been having a lot of moon cycles, new moon, solar eclipse. We've been going through a lot of changes on our galaxy and the universe, and it affects you a lot. And I am feeling it like you would believe. And top of that, along with my earthly other stuff that I'm going. So it's pretty interesting, and that's why I think a lot of people should know how to balance this so you can use it to your advantage. Because I felt like, oh my gosh, during these times I was tired, and it was affecting my other earthly medical issues, underlying issues, on top of my hormonal balances. So you have to do a lot of things to balance that. You need to definitely, that's why I say everybody needs to, during these times up and coming, you need to start looking into more holistic things, because this is the future. Our traditional stuff is not going to be as great. You know, popping a pill and stuff like that. Yeah, it's not. You need to tap into your energy centers, and that's why I learned energy medicine. So, what I wanted to discuss is how this full moon lunar eclipse is going to be dramatic for 3 zodiac signs. And stay tuned for that, because you want to know if this is going to affect you. But everyone is going to be dealing with this. And when you come to a lunar eclipse, now we're dealing with right now Pisces season. So with our Pisces season, Pisces are all about whimsy and floozy and flowing with the tides and swimming with the fishes and all that stuff, with the dreamy and emotional types of things. And then we're dealing with this lunar eclipse here, which is coming into a opposing sign of Virgo, which is total opposite. Virgos are very detailed, organized, leadership, strong, and it's in that sign of Virgo, but in the Pisces season. So lunar eclipses, I'm telling you, are always powerful. I mean, I'm feeling it right now. It's like, wow. So it gave me energy, but like some of you other people, because if you don't know how to understand how to balance or meditate or pray or whatever you're doing, it'll be not so good for you and be dramatic. So I'm trying to help you guys here in regards to this time. So when this is a different type of regular, this is a different type because they're calling it the void moon. The void moon means that some of you out here that do practices, you want to not do any rituals or strong prayers or spells or whatever you call it. It's a void moon. So this is the time to um, let go past. You've already had your new moon, new beginnings. You should have already done your prayers and rituals for that. And or if you in your businesses, you should set your goal setting. You should checking out my books. I've got goal setting for believers and manifestation stuff. You can check out all those other past spiritual messages too for whatever you're looking for. That's in my YouTube channel and my playlist. or if you need a meditation to help you get balance or release or whatever you're targeting. So, on your goals. So when these lunar eclipses are believed to have an energy of so powerful, it is like the multiple full moons charged up into one. So everyone will feel its cosmic rumblings. And there are 3 zodiac signs that are going to be majorly affected, and you should anticipate even more personal shakeups. So let's continue on here. Pisces season right now. So the sun is traveling through this water sign and its sensitive areas, putting everyone in touch with their softer and dreamier sides. But this moon is directly rising into the sky in the sign of Virgo, which is very earthly, very strong, very organized, and it's going to be lighting up both ends of this. So if you want to tap into some healing orientations, if you need healing, you need to learn how to get into or connect with a metaphysician or a holistic practitioner or somebody that is understanding of this and consult them if you're looking for a healing oriented type of way to tap in for your zodiac sign or for whoever you are, your goal is. So this is going to be on both ends of our axis. So we've got Pisces on one, but it's directly into rising of Virgo. So this is beginning a journey here that will continue over in this next 2 years. So what they're calling it is these tectonic plates that are shifting. This is a metaphysical thing, and it will set up a new foundation in parts of areas of your birth chart. Now, if you don't have your birth chart, and birth charts are very complicated, it's like dealing with geometry. I was really good at geometry in school, math wise, and then later on, but birth charts are something you can check out online and get free for yourself, and or you can check out some of my sponsor offers in my description box of this podcast or video on whatever channel you're watching this or listening to it on, and get yourself some free offer report and check it out. I mean, I'll put that down in the description box for you guys. And if you need some actual tools, I highly suggest checking out Working It Out Academy and or buying any of my books that I have on manifestation or goal setting or just self-empowered growth. I mean, anything I have can help you with that. So you can find that at the Working Out Academy. You can also find it on your retail bookstores. And why not? What do you have to lose? It's tax deductible. You also get credit rewards depending on the book, the place where you buy the book. I mean, and or just check out or subscribe to my channels and listen to some of the messages on there. So what I'm going to state here is that this is a new foundation. So in parts of your birth chart, again, these are ruled by 2 mutable zodiac signs, Pisces, directly rising in Virgo. Virgo's energetic influence is practical and logical. I'm feeling this because, like, normally, I would like, before this came into play, I was really, really down and out and tired, and all of a sudden now I've got this big boost of energy, and I'm focused, and I'm getting in tune. I'm finding out all kinds of stuff going on, and I'm just like right on it and question things. And so it's benefiting me because I did my prayers and rituals and stuff on the new moon before. So, and then I took my time to relax, and then I set it up. So now I'm boosting with all this energy of practical, and my logic is just skyrocket. It's almost like I got new brain cells or something. It's really wild. So I'm understanding this. So that's why I'm saying it's. But I'm also feeling the Pisces part of it a little bit because I don't really have much of Pisces in my birth chart. I have more fire signs and stuff like that, but I do have some. So it's not really pushing on the dreamy whimsy side, but it is affecting on my like menopausal side or my hormonal side. So just a little bit. It's kind of triggering. So you might find that your emotions, where you haven't had control of them for a while, or you snap in, or whatever, it depends on your emotions or your stress levels or the way you're balancing your hormones. You might find them actually balancing because of the Virgo, idealistic and driven. So with that meaning of this lunation and these that balance, Virgo's mundane with that Pisces mystical, you are going to need to let go, not control a little bit, which is the Pisces whimsy fantasy, but balance it with realism on the Virgo direct rising with practicality and logic. And this eclipse wants to ensure that for you, that you have room for both. So, um, this may mean so that's why they call it the void moon. Do you understand my point? Because that's the opposite axis. So that's what they call it the void moon. So don't do any major changes or major prayers or rituals or whatever you call it, casting or whatever you call it. Just all you need to do is cleanse or if you listen to my previous new moon and Pisces, whatever, if you did that, you should be all set up for this. And plus, there's more coming. There's more coming. Other things. I think if you go to my social media page on the Working It Out series, you'll see what's coming up here. So you might want to follow me and on and subscribe so you can get these notifications. Well, anyways, alternatively, you're going to be able to. I say you should loosen up the grip a little bit, which is hard for me because I know me myself. You guys out there, you're gonna have to compromise. See this little bit of chaos and imbalance, especially on your technical issues, like if you're dealing with partnerships on online, you have a business online or a website, or if you have anything that's dealing with, you want to get that nipped in the bud and find it and start working with those people and make sure everything's right. That's already going on. I had to know that. So that Virgo part is going to give you that boost of logic and help you learn how to work with that area and balance it out. And so that each side will loosen up the grip and you'll be able to see more of a balance and keeping room for more serendipity. Alternatively, this is meaning that you're reaching a crisis point, like I state here, might be a little messy, but that's requiring you to start running a tighter ship and stepping up your game and getting on these people that, I mean, you need to look at things. I highly suggest you check your bank account, you check your process fee, you check if you have an online business, make sure you're getting everything technically set up right, your collaborations, your partner services, because you might be getting stuff that you're seeing and you should be paid for, and you need to get them situated. Or it could be a medical thing. Maybe you need to make sure that you get those people who are supposed to set up your eye appointment or whatever. You need to just run a tighter ship and stepping up your game a little bit. And Virgo is going to give you that boost with that lunar rising, which is going to multiply all those full moons and boost that. So you got the moon and the sun that will light up the Virgo Pisces axis of which is a powerful total. Now there's different types of eclipses. There's like partial eclipses. There's possible eclipses. So this is an actual total lunar eclipse. And if you haven't studied astrology, I am not an expert in astrology. I use tools for that. But there are astrologers that you might want to check in with, and they're very expert on that. I'm more physical, but I use tools for that, so I'm basic on that. So I'm not an astrologer, I'm a metaphysician. So thing is, I see this and I figured I'd share this with you guys, my followers and subscribers, because I thought it would help you. And during this powerful total lunar eclipse, and people with certain major signs, zodiac signs, are going to especially follow some guidelines. So for everybody else, this is what you need to be doing. So the void moon means just, and everybody else, I'm going to link some stuff down in the description box, meditation, some metaphysical, cosmo healing things. You can check those out. Check out my playlist, and maybe there's something there. Maybe, and just take your time and see what's coming up in your mind. And if that's coming up, then you need to go and find a meditation or that metaphysical or a subliminal that'll help you balance. Maybe you need to cleanse. Maybe you need to do a cleansing or a cleansing, or maybe you need to deal with a blocking or something. So maybe you need to do a gratitude meditation. Maybe you need to do just money cleansing or something. Look for there. Maybe it could be a healing, a beauty thing. Maybe it's affecting your skin. In fact, I noticed that it can affect your skin. Maybe you need to listen to a skin thing, or maybe it's a self-esteem, or maybe it's an addiction thing where I have stuff for addictions, like, or if it's opioids or whatever. So, or something could be that. So, with that, let's move on. I'm going to give you these. If you're still with me, because I know you're still with me, I hope you're listening. These three mutable signs that are really going to be affected. Are you ready? So, the three signs that are need to listen to this is the first one is Gemini. Gemini is usually around May 20th to June 19th. So Gemini, if you're Gemini, you need to slow down and check in with your heart, because if you don't do it willingly, the universe will probably see to it anyways. So this lunar is going to be hitting your sensitive 4,000. I think the reason why Gemini is because you're twins. And then these are two accesses. So um, start. It's going to send you down memory lane. I noticed that myself because I got a little bit, so I noticed that. You'll notice memories coming up from the past that you may haven't been thinking about at all. You may notice stuff from family and friends and past or whatever, but the point is you need to slow down. Take a break a little bit. You may have no choice, because whether you try to or not, because you start facing some emotional baggage from a long ago and allowing yourself to accept what's already in place. Sometimes these things happen to people that aren't fair or don't make sense. And I sense that a lot of things you're doing, people are trying to twist and cause, and people are getting upset because it's coming back at you like it's your fault. Don't do that. It's not. It's just something that's messing. Like the mess is part of that. So don't let it get to you, because that doesn't mean you should ignore that. Because if some pay attention to what people are telling you, and events, things are going on, you understand and start processing, because that Virgo is going to help you get that and get it in a tight ship. This energy for you, Gemini, you need to plant some seeds so that there's potential change, which I think you're doing already, a lot of you out here, Geminis, and it'll shift you in getting that tighter ship in your professional. It's going to give you that boost of energy to tighten that ship up and take you beyond, and it will help you with your living situation, your scenery, and things that you're trying to go process. So that is one of the Geminis that will be dramatically affected by this. Another one is Virgo. I'm a Virgo. August 22nd to September 21st. Welcome to your new chapter in your life, Virgo. This is directly rising into your sign, total eclipse. This has been the first eclipse in your sign in a long time. I think the last time was 2015 or 2016, maybe that was in your sign, end of August, September or something, I think. So here you go. You're going to be kicking off a new evolutionary cycle that'll transform you. It'll transform your relationships and connections to the magic that you and the power that you have. If you're gifted with it, that's all around you. If you're not, you need to start learning because it's available. You've been on a journey for so long and you've been taking advantage so long, so it's time and now that you're going to be tightening your relationship, setting stronger boundaries, working with people that need to be more loyal, that honor your needs, that live up to what their promises. Plus, during this full moon, Virgo, you may suddenly be bombarded with the desire for more freedom, or perhaps you'll get some frustrations because you send some people partnerships and things, whether it's personal or business, that have been restricting you and you're not supposed to do that. And so you're definitely going to nip that in the bud from people around you. You need to release that. And so you can release that. The micromanagement you have on your life right now, an image, allow it, but just learn how it'll guide you. It'll guide you on how to just be. So there's a lot of self need here. It's going to give you some space to grow, find your way, and you're going to align with this higher frequency. If you don't know how to do that, you Virgos, you need to learn. I've got some courses on how to tap into higher frequencies, how to use certain frequencies to help you raise your frequencies. Get out of that stuck, controlled, mundane, regular what they do to you out here. And break free from that. Don't let your hangups or those of others around you stand in your way. All right, moving on now. Of course, the final zodiac that's dramatically connected involved is Pisces. Pisces is February 18th to March 19th. The current eclipse cycle is kicking off a journey for you on a spiritual transformation. So this is going to teach you a big lesson about letting go. I think you guys are okay with that. No matter how much you try, you can't control other people. You kind of tend to be easily on this, so you're going to accept others with ultimately do what they want, but it'll be extraordinary freeing a revelation in your life. So this might be a tough pill for Pisces to swallow, especially on your sensitive side, and it might nerve you, but you'll stay calm because it may make you feel like you've got this extra surrounding energy that protects you on that and balance you. I think that has to do with the Virgo on the other axis line. But that doesn't mean you're going to be not protected. I sense that um, you will have this protection, especially from your heart and from outside distractions, and you'll be fully locking into your destiny, which is great for you because a lot of times you feel like you're just right. So, with that in mind, Pisces, you're going to be challenged and pushed to step up, and you're going to maybe set some boundaries also yourself because that tightening the ship of Virgo is going to help you. Because being at the mercy of other people wants and needs will only disconnect you from your true path. So this is going to help you get back on that path. Alrighty, wonderful. I think that's really good because ready or not, we're all plunging everyone into this intensity and chaos of this eclipse season. So take in this supercharged. If you guys are already practicing on a higher, you're going to feel this and you're going to tap into that. So, all those who haven't and you're listening to this, I highly suggest cleansing your spiritual slate. Make room for new growth and your space in your life. And this is going to help you open up the path for the next 2 years. And there's so much more I can talk to you about on this. You want to learn more about this? I highly suggest you checking out some of my courses I have on the Working Out Academy and some of my books that I have that are out there that you can tap into and read. So, with that being said, also you can check out some of the things that are in the description box for this podcast or episode video. So, this is Dr. Traci K. I love you in this place. Let's all breathe in this amazing, powerful energy of this lunar eclipse and be grateful for it and take the time to just void out anything that is unnecessary and allow yourself to be open and let the universe give you some space. That way you can be back on your center, your path, and you can tighten up that ship, all right? Alrighty then. Make sure you like and subscribe because there's so much more that I can give you for each zodiac sign. So, only so much I can talk about this episode because there's more that can affect the other signs that are in the zodiac. If you want your sign and find out more, check out the sponsor thing and learn some more. Check out some of the stuff that's in the description box. All right, take care.